MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Both Sox look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stanton is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees.
Batting second, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. In past meetings with Tanaka, he carries a .310 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. After it is Hicks, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. He's set, and the pitch. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today, looking to fight.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Line down the left field line. This year against right-handed pitching, Martinez brings in a batting line above the .450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 29.
Stepping in, Gio Urshela. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
The count is 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the second
First
baseman,
pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
the third baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He swings and lines it to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Andrew Benintendi comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. Judge looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Third home run for him on the year as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. Up waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does, jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Second baseman.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Here's Javier Baez as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. The relay throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Jay Happ is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
0-1, here it comes. Pitch is popped up. LeMahieu is under it. 2 gone. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that's the 3rd out. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees nothing. Here's big Aaron Judge. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Bogaerts onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Sale into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Freddie Freeman. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in. Striding in, Luke Voigt, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1-1 the count now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Freeman has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in the contest last night. A ball and no strikes. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 the count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Tyler Wade is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Urshela is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Second baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. To the plate now, Javier Baez. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out. From the stretch. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Line toward the gap in left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Reds. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's a ball hit in the air now, out for Harper in center field. 1 down.
Now batting.
Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And it's fouled away. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Judge carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. And he falls behind 0-2. On the season, Judge is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Throw won't get him.
In most parks of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and they'll escape danger here after the two-out triple.
Leading off for the
Outfield
Yankees,
shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number one. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Up onto the roof and gone.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
At the plate, Luke Voit. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Luke Voit becomes out number 2 this inning.
the center fielder,
Aaron Hicks is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. 5 innings complete. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
the right fielder, number 13, Javier Baez.
Digging in, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the stretch. Runners off for second. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on the pitch for a double.
In now, J.D. Martinez as he lines it out to center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
On the ground is short. This could be two. LeMahieu for one. And he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play. Chad Green gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors for the Yankees so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yankees answer right back. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Base hit into right center. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Ready with the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Jonathan Holder enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Through to third, and he's out. A 1 run is in to score on the play.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D.
At the plate now, J.D. Martinez. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner will score from first. And it's in time to get him. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So they score 4 times on 7. Bottom of the inning now. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
And quickly there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Torres comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Sale gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And it's new inning set to get underway, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Tommy Kahnle comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First offering on its way. Rafael Devers is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. Line but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voit. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The center fielder.
Hit down the line at first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Tyler Wade would be next, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
The second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's set, and the pitch.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Tyler Wade starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Number 29.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harper is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. 0-1 the count. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Boston scored a lucky 13 in this one. Chris Sale wins his league-leading 10th game of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Masahiro Tanaka was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. He is now 4-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.